There's a story in the news about a male gorilla named Shabani that's attracting a lot of women at the Higashiyama Zoo and Botanical Garden in Nagoya, Japan.
This guy was brought up from the Australian zoo in order to mate with 3 other females at the Japanese zoo.
But the thing is, this gorilla has completely changed the culture in Japan.
Women are throwing themselves at this gorilla. The zoo has a surge of female visitors.
Japanese women look at this gorilla and he's built like Hercules. And not only that, he poses in provocative poses for the woman. He sits there while they take the pictures. He caters to their needs. This gorilla fills some void that their husbands are not. And it turns out these women are spending a lot of time at the zoo instead of being with their husbands.
He's a supermodel. Look, women are throwing their panties at this guy. They're throwing bananas to him as treats. It's almost like the new Viagra for women. Women are making their husbands dress up in gorilla costumes.
And it makes no sense. Women are writing their telephone number on pieces of paper, crumpling them up, and throwing them over to Shabani. And some women are getting smart. They're learning sign language like Coco the gorilla so they can communicate with them.
The zoo is being overrun by these women. They're hanging out in front of the enclosure. Nobody can get in there. Now they're imposing new rules. Viewing time, a limited amount. These women are being shuttled out of the zoo, hot and bothered and ready to go. And who's waiting for them?
Japanese men, smart Japanese men that are there to pick up the women that are leaving the zoo.
Bam! They're getting action. These gift shops can't keep Shabani items in stock.
Women are getting Shabani photographed, bringing them home to their house, taking out their photograph of their husband on their nightstand and replacing it with a Shabani photograph. And in some cases, they just get their husband's photograph, slam it down as hard as they can on their nightstand, and then put a framed photo of Shabani on top of it.
Look, this has upset the natural balance of the culture in Japan. Gorilla documentaries have been banned from television because it's slash pornography.
Because of Australia, Japan is now a Shabani-based culture.
Look, Japan is going to send this gorilla Shabani back to Australia after mating. It turns out Australia had the same problem with this guy down under, so they decided, no problem, we'll send him up to Japan.
Now Japan is angry because Australia didn't even tell them in the first place. It's creating a giant diplomatic problem between Australia and Japan.
So what country's the next sucker?